not good, but it's certainly better than not having a player. There's the unpause. ISO now on Modib, one-on-one against Modib. One biomass has been started, so now they're going to go up to 2 biomass. Some pressure over in Falls. The first lurk is on the field. Scogs is the first lurk. Probably going to see ISO being the second lurk. 2 spurs, or 3 spurs being completed. So now the aliens have full celerity and full adrenaline, which is excellent for them. The Gorge Tunnel is still up. They might actually have somebody regorge and switch up roles a bit as they want to keep this Gorge Tunnel up. That would actually give them a second Gorge Tunnel if they can keep the first one alive. I don't know if they'll actually be able to do that, but if they do regorge, then they would be able to have 2 Gorge Tunnels around the map, which would give them a little bit more pressure, which I would actually like to see. Having a second Gorge Tunnel actually wouldn't be that bad. Weapons 1 has been started on the Marine side. Armor 1 has been finished earlier. Master D makes the pounce on Psycho that gets taken down to his pistol as he carefully tries to push him out. Some pressure up in Agri-Labs and Very Filtration as he works to take that RT out. But here comes the response. Scogs comes around the corner. ISO coming around the corner. Scogs makes a few swiping bites. While Scogs is caught on a wall, he might not get out of there. He might get pinched. Scogs going down to almost no health. Wow, he got super lucky. He almost got totally ramrodded. That would have been bad. No second Gorge being dropped, so we don't see another Gorge on the field. Always see it works. The RT infiltration is going to go down. Over in Hydroponics, Modib and Sins are going to do what they can. X-Ray and Master D are going to try and defend. X-Ray takes down Sins. Modib is all in. He's going to get jumped on all sorts of 6 ways to Sunday. It looks like there's the hive drop in Hydroponics, so we're going to see a quick second hive. Do not want to let any Marines get anywhere near anything. I do not think Gorge Spit is hit scan. No, I believe it is tracked, so as long as you can hit your shots, then it hits, but it's not hit scan. No. Over in Seeding, Modib and Sins takes out X-Ray Cat as they try and pressure Seeding. Alien's doing an excellent job of actually killing Rez now that they lost this Gorge. Resource Towers lost 5-1 at 7 minutes, not a 1-to-1 ratio that you'd like to see, but it does work. Team Resources 199 to 184. Team Kills 17 to 17. Even on kills overall, but there goes the shotgun research now that we only have 1 lurk. Only 1 lurk, which means more fades overall. I'm assuming ISO is going fade, Master D is going fade, and Burst Layer is going fade. You'll probably see a triple fade ball. ISO and Burst Layer trying to defend Agri-Labs. There's the lurk. Scogs in a little late. There goes Lev Steel. He goes down. There goes Psycho. Agri-Labs is safe for now. A push in Hydroponics. I don't think the Marines realize that there's a hive in here. I don't know if they do or not. We obviously know that the Gorge Tunnel was there. Wow, that mine doing a lot of damage to everyone around it. Takes down Master D. The Gorge Tunnel is safe for now. The hive sitting at 62% being grown. No phase gates anywhere on the map. An obs tower being built in Marine Base. 1-1 armor shotguns. Sorry, 1-1 armor weapons plus shotguns have been researched. There's the obs tower. Phase gate research incoming. There's the phase gate research. So we're probably going to see a phase gate either in Falls or in West Route. Infiltration. There's the scan infiltration. Sky Ice making a push up into filtration. The Drifter is all up there alone. That might die. There goes 8 res. Yep, there goes 8 res. Skog's going to come in and defend. Getting meted. Sky Ice getting meted constantly. There's the first fade. Master D is your first fade. Actually, ISO doesn't really matter. ISO and Master D are both fades. Reverse Layer actually might be saving for Onos at this point. More pressure over in platforms. X-Ray Cat does what he can. Some pressure over in platforms. Sins and Motive trying to defend themselves with shotguns and mines. ISO taking a bunch of damage, but the hive is up, which will provide healing. I'm sorry, the hive is not up. It's still at 84%, so no healing from the hive just yet. But that will be up shortly, so if the aliens can actually defend... Oh! ISO goes down to a mine right there. Those defensive mines are just helping to pressure these aliens. They cannot go anywhere near these Marines lest they get exploded. Scogs goes down at almost no health. The hive is at 84%. It needs to be built a lot quicker. If they don't build this hive fast, they're going to lose it. Master G almost goes down. ISO might set up a mine. Burst Slayer goes down to about half health. X-Ray goes down to about half health. Lots of pressure in Hydro. The hive at 95% grown. I'm sorry, I was wrong. 96%. The Drifter trying to build it quickly. If they can get this built, it will provide the aliens with some health. That Drifter is getting shot at, which is going to prevent all oh, it's at 99%. If they can just finish this off, if this will just finish, they can actually have the health. There's the Hydroponics finish. But that hive is going to go down into 60%. The aliens need to defend it. It will provide the aliens with so much health. The healing, the natural healing properties of the Hive will be greatly increased, plus the Krag. It's at 48% health. They can defend this. Verslayer is the only one there. Skogs is the Skull. He's trying to defend. They've already lost one Fade. Verslayer and Master G, the only Fades left on the field. ISO lost his Fade. X-Ray Cat might be trying to save for Onos at this point. As ISO lost a... He might actually save for Lurk. I don't know what he's going to do exactly. More pressure and infiltration as the Hydro Hive has been saved, but one Marine Sky Ice is up in Agri. The filtration RT is going to go down due to no infestation. Sky Ice going to do what he can. X-Ray Cat going 1v1 with him. Going to try and defend. Sky Ice going to pound that RT for all it's worth. There's the jump. Verslayer making the first pound. Going to go for a swipe. He goes down. More pressure in hydroponics. No anything to see this coming. There's the scan. They had to have seen that scan. Master G is there, Verslayer is there, X-Ray Cat's there. There's a bone wall to try and prevent anything from getting in. The Hive is built, so it is healing. We're going to see some jumps there. Modib goes down, Psycho goes down. Kragharov has been evolved, so we're going to start seeing shells. These aliens are going to be tanky as hell. Nothing, well, not nothing, but it's going to take a lot more than a few shotgun blasts to kill these aliens. 48% health on that Hive. That Krag is slowly healing it. It's healing itself because it's a Hive. It can do that. ISO taking down the power and falls over and seating. These two Fades working together. Sin's taking down Skogs with a mine somewhere. Sky Ice trying to go 1v1 with Verslayer, but Verslayer is going to get backed. Sky Ice is going to get backed up by Psycho. He is going to get out of there, and more pressure and falls. Some pressure in platform. There goes the pressure and falls. Looks like the aliens are going to take falls at some point in the very near future. They do not want the Marines to have this. ISO going to work on that RT. Can't get a reading on the script building. Oh, it's down to 1 health! Master G could swing in and pick that up, but he's not going to risk going up against 3 Marines. One Sculpt could just swing in and kill it. Looks like that's exactly what's going to happen when Verslayer goes in for it. Sin's waiting around the corner. He's only got an LMG. Master G, Sky Ice only has an LMG. They only have LMGs at this point. The shotguns have been researched, but they have no LMGs. There's the first shell, so you are going to see some evolves in a few seconds to get those upgrades done. Falls power being rebuilt quickly. Nothing going on around the map except for a phase gate in west route, which is going to have help the Marines pressure filtration more, while still being super sneaky, super serial sneaky. But that Drifter might actually see them. X-Ray Cat coming around the corner there. They definitely see that phase gate. X-Ray Cat has definitely called that out. There he goes to the shotgun blast. Some more pressure in phase and falls. A phase gate being dropped in falls. So aliens need to figure out what they want to kill, whether it be west route, filtration or falls. Master G and Verslayer. Maybe gonna pressure west route anytime now. Some Skulks over and falls. Cox has no health. Skulk upgrades have been started. A second Hive is obviously done with a whole bunch of PvE. I'm surprised they haven't shifted down into seeding to try and at least take that RT. They have 4 RTs right now to the Marines 2, with 1 being built. Aliens doing a great job of killing the res across the map and keeping the pressure up. That Skulk just died like a ballerina. He came in like a wrecking ball. Like a wrecking ball, he came in. We're going to stop with that. 3 shells have been completed on the alien side. Gorge upgrade started, so we might see another Gorge drop at any point. That might be ISO, considering it's the lowest res, as everyone else can save. Master G and Verslayer doing what damage they can to that phase gate, which is very little. Fades do not do that much damage to gates, or to buildings. They do more player damage. Wow, he almost goes down. He almost black bars. The phase gate in west infiltration is doing its job. It's holding the room. An RT being rebuilt and platform. Pressure over in Agri Labs. The phase gate in falls is still up. Sin's in there alone. Verslayer is going to come in, take a few swipes. He's getting meted. He's going to do what he can. There's Master G to back him up. Going to take him down. Maybe. There we go. Miss swipes all over the place. More action over infiltration. X-Ray Cat and Skogs and ISO all up in a jump on this gate. There are no mines anywhere around it. Skyus has not dropped a single mine. No one's dropped any mines on this gate. Skulk upgrades have been completed, so there's the leap. ISO is going in for the jump. All these Marines are going to try and defend. Oh my god, blood everywhere. Verslayer doing what he can. There goes another Marine. Sins is the only one left. Looks like the aliens might have won that engagement. Lessteel is there to back him up. If Verslayer goes down to enough health, he might try and pick up Verslayer as he pinches. He would have been better going right here and picking that fade up as he went out. He would have probably gotten a fade kill in doing so. A RT being dropped. Looks like they are echoing in RTs at this point. Still no assist out into seeding, no real reason. Yeah, they're echoing RTs out. Gorge upgrades have been completed, so I'm wondering who's going to go Gorge. I'm assuming it's going to be ISO, considering he has the lowest res and can do it. The Filtration RT has been killed. Resource Towers lost 10-4 at 15 minutes. About half, a big fight going down in Falls, going immediately after the phase gate. There's the mucous membrane, there's the enzyme on those aliens, there goes the phase gate. They're going to kill the power. Yeah, they're going to kill the power next. Master G is going to maybe try and defend. Cut off any, nope, pressure up in atmosphere. Sins and Motive going to go immediately for these spurs. They're all in one place. It's actually a terrible place because Arcs can kill them from right here. Crowbar doing what he can, getting out of the chair. There goes one spur. No response from the aliens, but they are working and killing the res around the map, so it actually might be worth it. Another spur going down. There's this third spur. 3 spurs lost at 15 res apiece, 15, 30, 45 res total, which isn't a lot. Well, it is a lot, actually. It is a lot of res to lose right at the halfway mark. That means anybody who evolves, anybody who starts right now who evolves will not have Adrenaline, will not have Celerity, so these aliens need to not die and keep their upgrades as long as possible so they can get those things back up. Master G taking out those Marines up in atmosphere, so more pressure down the Filtration. Skog's doing what he can. The phase gate is still up in West Route. Work upgrades have been finished, so maybe they're not going to go to work. Maybe they've given up on that. Instead, they're going to go work. Over in Falls, the power is gone down in Falls. ISO is alone, but he gets taken out. The power is going to be rebuilt really quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if I see some pressure. No pressure down at seeding. The res biting is pretty much stopped. We need to continue to see res biting, or these Marines are going to explode with tech. They're sitting at 4 res nodes right now. Once they hit 5, then this is going to get real, because they only need 5 to win. They don't need a lot of res to win. They're only 1 off. They're 2 off, actually. There's 2 being built, 1 in Falls, 1 in Canopy. So that's going to put them at 6. The res biting has completely stopped. Again, 11-4 at 16 and 3/4 minutes. The res biting needs to start up again. They need to bite Filtration. They need to bite Canopy, platform, seeding. They need to bite this res if they want to do anything. They need to kill this res. They're getting out-teched slowly. They lost all 3 of those spurs. Thankfully, they haven't lost their shells. There's the first spur being completed, so they probably just redropped them all. They're trying to get those back up. Psycho is doing what he can against these 2 skulks. Myco down, takes down ISO. Actually, Cat's the only one. He takes him down. Oh, in a last-ditch effort. 2 spurs have been completed. A big fight over in Falls. Master G and Skogs going up against Sins. There's the enzyme. They're going to try and kill him, but that phase gate is available. RadicaL just spawned. Psycho just spawned. No Dib's going to spawn in a second. He's going to go immediately through the gate and back up his buddies. Skogs might get picked up. Sins trying to do what he can. Maybe overextending just a little bit, trying to push off the pressure. A Marine pushing up into atmosphere, trying to kill, trying to do what he can pressure-wise. A Drifter, wow, why did I go up there? That's stupid. Verslayer almost going down in that firefight as Sins, Modib, Sky Ice all push up into AgriLabs. Skogs is the only one there. They're going to go immediately for that RT. They might actually drop a phase gate up there and move the Falls phase gate up, which would give them a super triangle of phase gate. Pressure all over the map, plus cutting their Cistrain in half, essentially putting a mini sub-base in between the 2 main alien bases. A push down in West Route now. The Skogs gets on that phase gate, but here comes Sin, Skyas, and Modib. ISO is going to make the jump on Modib, might take him down, goes down in the process, but that's 1 less Marine to deal with. Sins goes down, Skyas the only one there. Master G can defend. They're going again for those spurs. 2 spurs have been completed at this point. They're waiting on the 3rd, I think. I haven't seen it dropped. I don't know. Wish it would tell me when things are dropped. That would be a nice addition. Whatever. Armor 2 has been started to get around these fade swipes. I think it's like 2 fade swipes at Armor 1, 3 fade swipes, something like that. Another RT being echoed in. Another RT being echoed in over in AgriLabs. Master G trying to go up against Psycho and Skyline, but in that tight little hallway, a bad place to be for fades. Over in Filtration. Exocat trying to work on taking down this RT. Turns around, goes around the RT and gets taken out in the process. Verslayer trying to go up against Levskill actually might turn around and go after him, but he might actually get pinched at this point. Motive is right there waiting for him. He's going to go up through the window. Sins is going to find him. He's going to go back through platform. He is going to get out, but the other lurk, Skogs, is there. He's going to try and back him up. The phase gate has gone down up in West Route, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. There is only 1 more phase gate now in Falls, so the aliens have taken back Filtration only just for now though. Psycho and Skylice doing what they can. These two fades in this lurk trying to defend their main base, trying to do what they can to get this pressure, this marine pressure out of there, trying to get some breathing room. Meanwhile, over in Agri Labs, the two Marines pressuring the RT just because they can. All the aliens are busy up in atmosphere. There's nobody to respond to that threat. That RT is probably going to go down. You're probably going to see a phase gate immediately drop. There goes Sky Ice. ISO goes down, but he's only a sculpt. Does not matter. Two fades and alerts still up. Modem is still there. Psycho is still there. Wow, there's the pinch from Sin's Lab. This was actually a counter push. They were trying to pitch these higher life forms. Verslayer and Master trying to go in. Verslayer makes the swipe, but Modem meds being dropped all over the place. These shotguns are so much damage. They just need to hold off this pressure as long as they possibly can. 6 RTs on the Marine side. X-Ray Cat going down to Sky Ice elsewhere across the map. That looks to be over in Agri Labs. Verslayer trying to go in these two fades. This is pretty much exactly what happened in the last ditch fight last time, where these fades and these lurks were hugging the hive, trying to do what they can. Meanwhile, these Marines using the distance to their advantage, getting meted on the way in, getting meted on the way out. They go in the fight, take a few shots, poke, and then back out. No need to get all hot and heavy on these aliens. No need to get crazy. The Marines have pretty much taken the entire map except for Atmosphere, Agri, and Hydro. When they're slowly, turning the vice grips on, cutting these aliens out of everything. Psycho, Myco down is going to continually get meted. Scots goes down in for a few bites. First Layer goes in for a few swipes. But the meds, the continual meds, they're sitting at 5 Resnos. They have no reason to not continually get meted. There's nothing stopping there's nothing stopping the Marine Commander to actually stop meting. Meanwhile, these aliens are sitting and hugging their hive for as much as they possibly can, try and get as much as they can done. Marines are down to 5 Resnos now. Aliens down to 2. The Agri Labs RT has gone down as 2 Marines now push into Hydro, assuming they're going for upgrades. Exactly what they're doing. They're going immediately for the upgrades. You're going to start seeing shells go down in a few seconds. Again, there's nobody to respond. There's only 2 sculpts up, X-Ray and ISO, and they're over in Canopy. There goes the first shell. The second shell is going to go down in a few seconds. Levsteel taking down ISO with a mine. Master G taking down Levsteel across the map elsewhere. Looks like A-Fade has responded to Hydro to get around that, but losing a Fade up in Atmosphere has allowed Sins and Psycho to push up. There goes Alert. Skogs has gone down in that tight quarters fight. ISO goes down. Verslayer is the only one, but he's caught up against these walls. Is continually meting. There's the bone wall. Sins going down to Verslayer's blades while he gets caught in a bone wall. Psycho trying to do what he can, using the distance to his advantage. Verslayer's going to come up from behind, try and catch him. Psycho Myco down, but God, he's just so living. Oh my God, invincible. Just invincible. Still no second phase gate being dropped in Atmosphere. I'm sorry, up in West Route, but the Atmosphere push has been broken. Has been broken. So the aliens did defend against that. Over in Agri Labs, Verslayer and ISO doing what they can. Sins going up against all these aliens. Onos upgrades has been completed. Verslayer, Black Bar Verslayer and Myco down. There goes a Sculpt. Master G does not want to tempt his luck. He is going to get pushed out of Agri Labs. One Sculpt over Infiltration, going to bite that RT. Over in Hydroponics, Modem working to kill a second shell. I'm going to echo that last shell out of there, try and save it. 3 Marines now pushing up into Atmosphere. Up into Agri. My throat hurts from yelling and talking and oiling and talking. Over in Platform, X-Ray Cat trying to take down this RT, but trying to dodge around this RT. Levsteel defends that easily. Over in Falls, a Sculpt getting taken down to Levsteel's mines. Verslayer, we're going to follow him real fast. Can I can. I'm just going to sit here and hold my 2 button to watch Verslayer go back to base. Over in Agri, Sky Ice and Sins build up in RT. In Agri, we're going to see a phase gate drop anytime now. It's exactly what we're going to see. The same tactic as the last time. Drop the RT in Agri, drop a phase gate, drop an armory. But the fact that they're between the bases will actually give them tons of pressure to work with. The aliens will have to respond to that phase gate no matter what. Over in Agri, Sky Ice doing all he can to take down those Marines. Over in Filtration, a phase gate being dropped. X-Ray Cat is your first Onos, but he is gonna go and take down all those Marines. That phase gate's gonna get pushed out, but his second phase gate's probably gonna be dropped in aggregate at any point now. Sky is doing what he can to pressure, but poking a little bit at Hydra, doing what he can. Marines have been pushed out of filtration. We might see some pressure and falls at any point now. There's where Slayer to push up against Sins and Psycho, doing what he can, but here's Sky Ice. Not sure what Sky Ice is doing. I think he might be waiting for a pinch. I'm not exactly sure. Over in Agri Labs, Master G takes down Sins from behind. Psycho's the only one, but X-Ray Cat and Sky Ice are both there. Cat packs have been started. Here come the Onos killers. These shotguns can move faster and reload faster. More damage output to that Onos. That is going to be bad news bears. The work upgrades have started, so the Umbra is done. Remember, 2 shells have been killed, and aliens are working on getting those back up. That means they only have 33% res. I'm sorry, 33% carapace / health regeneration overall. RT going down in Agri Labs. Over in Filtration, Sin's just waiting on a phase gate drop, just waiting carefully. Over in Seeding, over in Agri Labs, Skogs and X-Ray going to try and work on the power, but here comes the response from the Marines. 3 Marines coming around the corner. They do have weapons 3. They are sitting on armor 2. There's the phase gate drop over in Filtration. 1 fade. That's Master G going to try and take out Sins. Going down to almost no health. He needs to get out of there. He needs to be careful. Verslayer is now up in Agri Labs. He's going to go up on Sky Ice. Going to take a few swipes, but he might go down. He gets blackbarred. Oh, there goes Verslayer! There's a dead fade. That's what happens when you go into multiple Marines. Whoops. There goes ISO. X-Ray Cat might try and push out, might not. I don't think he wants to push his luck. He does not want to lose that Onos. A 3rd phase gate being dropped up in Agri Labs. Gonna pressure Agri as much as possible. Up in Filtration. Gonna pressure Filtration as much as possible. I wish I could get these names right. X-Ray Cat is in the middle of that firefight. The Umbra has been dropped, but he's going down to almost no health. Motive might take him down. Oh, that sucks! X-Ray Cat goes down. Onos down. The only higher life ones they have are Verslayer and Master G and Skogs. Crowbar is now Gorge. Gonna try and kill these phase gates with what they can. Okay, big wall of text in my chat. More pressure up in Atmosphere. All of the alien team now up in Atmosphere. Gonna push down into Agri Labs. The RT has been dropped. Filtration is dead. The only res that they have is Hydro and Atmosphere. The Marines have the whole map essentially. Less Hydro and Atmosphere, as you can see. They've essentially got that. The phase gates preventing any push into Filtration, any push into falls, allowing constant pressure into Agri Labs. Over in West Route, X-Ray and Master working on that phase gate. Sins coming around the corner. Motive coming out of the gate. Sins might go down, but he is a good shot. It seems like he can maybe kill these fades. Maybe he's continually getting meted. Continue pressure. Another Marine pushing up into Hydro. Just split pushing all over the place, keeping the aliens all over the map. This Agri Labs push has cut Hydro in half. Hydro in Atmosphere, cutting that cis chain in half is just constantly, the aliens need to respond to that, because if they get a phase gate up there, they're just going to pressure both hives from both sides, and it's just going to be a ridiculous mess. They're going to have no way to get back. They're going to have to go the long way, essentially, around the entire map to get anywhere. That's going to be super bad. Over in Condensers, ISO going down to a shotgun. There goes another lurk. Skogs has gone down in that hallway. The Psycho, that close quarters shotgun, not doing good for his physique. Master G is going up against Lev, missing swipes. He goes down as Verslayer comes in and kill steals him. Over in Atmosphere, the Gorge Crowbar trying to biobomb Sky Ice out of whatever he can, now he's biobombing shotguns. Okay, so they've moved over, instead of trying to kill, they're just biobombing shotguns so the Marines can't pick them up. Pro tip, if you're a Gorge and you see a weapon on the ground, biobomb it. Whether it be a shotgun, a grenade launcher, a flamethrower, whatever, throw a biobomb on it, kill that weapon, because if you can kill that weapon, that means the Marines cannot pick that up, which is more res lost for the Marines. 3 spurs have been completed for the alien side. The 3 shells are still down. They're sitting on 2 shells right now. They did get a 2nd shell up back earlier, but Though Levsteel might go in for the pinch. Crowbar's there alone. Verslayer's there alone. Sins is in atmosphere in the main base. There's the push on Verslayer. Sins knows that's coming. Gonna try and pick him up. Takes a pot shot at Verslayer, but does not do anything about it. Wow, this Gorge Crowbar is all up in there alone. He is gonna go down. Not sure what he was doing. Not sure exactly why he overcommitted that hard. Master G trying to do what he can. Looks like RadicaL doing the same thing that Whip did last round, trying to kill, trying to cut these aliens out of their naturals, trying to pressure Agri, trying to pressure Filtration as much as possible. I'm surprised we haven't seen an Arc Lab yet. There's no Arc Lab. Premier Deficient, calm nerd, please. Okay, they're talking about wall of text. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. I'm surprised we haven't seen an Arc Lab yet. In all honesty, they're sitting on 7 res nodes. They could easily end this with an Arc push. All they would have to do is build an Arc Lab in Agri or Filtration, walk Arcs up in atmosphere and kill the Hive, and just slowly walk down. They have 7 res nodes. It's not like they don't have the res to do it. They could, not sure why they haven't. Motive and Psycho trying to push into atmosphere, doing what they can, just a little bit of poke, just enough to give the Marines a little bit more breathing room so that they can continue to amass their forces and pressure around the map. Upgrades have pretty much stopped. I don't see a prototype lab. There is an AA has not even been finished. Wow. Okay, so what are the Marines doing? They have all this res. There's the Arc Lab. So there's that. 3 shells have been completed for the Marines. I don't know why they didn't research an Arc Lab or an AA earlier. They had the res to do it. There's the AA research, so at least there's that. I think they were trying to see if they could do it without having to go AAs, jetpacks. More pressure up in platform, but a big push into falls. ISO pushing in and getting killed. The Fades pushing into falls and getting killed. 3-man push, Sands, Modib, and Sky Ice all pushing down into atmosphere. Going to use that distance to your advantage. I don't know which distance. There we go. That works. Trying to push into this main base. As you can see, it is faded, so the Marines are trying to find stuff. These fades trying to go up. Master Chief, black bars, Verslayer, almost black bars. Umbra all over the place. There's the nerve gas on the Hive, which is going to, if I remember correctly, take down armor. They are pushing this Hive for all it's worth. As you can see over on the right, 4 or 5 Marines now in atmosphere, doing what they can, just shooting this place up like crazy. That Ono needs to be careful. The nerve gas is real. Get out of my way, Bone Wall. As you can see, Master G swans in, ISO swans in, Dogs goes in, the entire Marine team goes down. They did lose their gourd, so they will not be able to biobomb those weapons. This might be the chance they need to go and push falls. I wouldn't be surprised. Motive Sky Ice has spawned. Master G is going to go in and meet them immediately. X-Ray Cat's going to go in on them and die immediately. All the Marines have respawned. They're going to go immediately through the phase gate and defend falls. ISO is going to work on that power, but he needs to be careful. He cannot get caught off guard. The AA has been completed. Prototype Lab is going to be dropped at any point now. I will get to it when I get to it. But once 40 res hits, Prototype Lab starts, jetpack starts, game might be over at some point. 4-man pressure over an Agri. Master G might get caught out of position here. He might get picked up. Nope, he gets out. Verslayer trying to do what he can. He goes down to almost no health. ISO is trying to bone wall, trying to prevent some of these bullets from hitting anything in the base, trying to bone shield. Bone shielding, there's an actual bone shield, and then the Ono's bone shield, which prevents damage. Uses energy to prevent damage, essentially an invincibility from in front. You can get around the Ono, so shoot them from behind, but it does require a lot of energy, but it is totally worth it. Sky Ice is alone in the base going 1v1 ISO. Fail map, what the hell? X-Ray takes down Falls. Gonna take down the Ops Tower, even though there's no RT, there's no chair, but it is res that they'll lose. Pressure over in Canopy, pressure again in Falls. The aliens might have actually just turned this around a little bit. They're going to take down the power in Falls. Over in Canopy, the RT going down. What? What? I don't know what's going on. Alright, so I don't know what they're talking about. X-Ray Cat has successfully taken down the power in Falls. There's the scan. The RT is going to go down. Marines just got taken down to 3 res nodes. Why is... Oh, because 3 Marines are going to come in and defend that for all it's worth. Prototype Lab has not been finished yet by the Marines, which means no jetpacks just yet. Aliens need to take this advantage while they can get it. Falls is going to be reestablished almost immediately. A power node going down to an Onos over an AgriLab is going to try and prevent pushing. Here's the push into Falls. 4 Marines versus 3 aliens. ISO taking a shit ton of damage as he tries to bone shield, but getting shot from behind. ISO's going to go down. There goes ISO. He is going to go down. Master G might go down as well, up against all these shotguns. I don't know why ISO went in on that. That was silly. Master G going to try and go in for some swipes. Verslayer going to try and go in for some swipes. Master G has Black Bart at this point. He needs to be careful. This is not GG just yet. This is not anywhere near GG. Falls has gone down. Fix that. So, yep. Falls has been reestablished now. The phase gate has been reestablished. The power is back up. More pressure up in alley into filtration. Going to do what they can. A defensive beacon. A main push from the alien. First layer went in, but he got out. Scog goes down in the process. Defensive beacon, they're just going to go immediately through the gate and go pressure Falls. Verse layer going up against the Falls phase gate as these Marines go in immediately to try and defend. Let's look at the map real quick. Actually, screw that. Let's look at resource towers. 22-8 at 35 minutes. Res biting. That push on the res biting was actually really good. If they can do that again and kill seeding, which it looks like they're actually going to try and do, they actually might be in a good position to turn this around. Especially if they can kill seeding, kill canopy, and then kill Falls all over again. Marines going again for a phase gate infiltration, but aliens obviously know what's up. They need to make their pounce right now if they want to defend before this phase gate goes up, so these aliens cannot go back in. X-Ray Cat goes in on Psycho, kills him while he's building. They're going to defend the gate, make sure that no Marines can sit on that gate and build it. There's the crush. They're going to take down Sky Ice. He goes down. Sins is the only one left. Here comes the backup. Modib is coming around the corner. Lab Steel just behind him. X-Ray Cat taking the brunt of most of those shotguns. That is a cluster grenade trying to do as much damage to these aliens as possible. Master G almost no health. Marines. Oh, a whip up there now is going to defend that, but Sins is going to take that down. Lab Steel, Modib, and Sins going to take down that whip easily. Over in Canopy, a Skulk biting an RT, and Sky Ice watching over the gate, while Verslayer takes down, or works to take down Psycho over an Agri, 1v1. Psycho might go down, and he does not? There he is. Okay, so he goes down to some fade swipes. The phase gate has been established up in filtration. Versal. Yeah, before the Marine throws. Okay. More pushing on Falls. Seems like Falls is, if they could just get a hold on this room, if aliens could just grab a hold of Falls and hold onto it for longer than 30 seconds, they would be in a great position to win this game. First Layer and Master G trying to go up to take Falls, trying to do what they can, but cannot seem to push these Shotgun Marines out from this room, just taking too much damage from them all over the board, persisting down into seating as X-Ray Cat is looking to go back into base. It looks like he might try and pressure something in their base. He's going to go immediately after the phase gate of all things and not the OBS tower. MarineCom has selected the OBS. He's looking to scan. Nexon is going to get out of the chair. He goes down to almost no health. Up in infiltration. It looks like that was a distraction of all things. Try and push some stuff off. The Falls phase gate. Going to try and get pressure by Skog. Skyline coming out. Skog's taking down both Skyline and Modib, but going down to Sins with a few bullets to the face. Sins going back through the gate. Going to meet up with Verslayer. 1v1 infiltration. He's going to back off. Over in platform, Psycho building up the RT, while X-Ray Cat evolving into what? Oh, a skull. Okay. I thought he was evolving into something. He is going to get out of there. I don't know why he chose that place of all places to evolve. Assisting down in the seating now, the aliens have taken the right side of the map. Oh, what is that? That's okay. Taken the right side of the map. So they have seating. They have the 3 res nodes they need to win. So if they can just push filtration out, that'll get them 5. If they can work on getting Falls, they can work their way up. As long as they can hold filtration, they can get 5 nodes, which will give them more than enough health. Verslayer goes down, gets caught on a window, gets caught on a wall. Verslayer goes down to wall physics. Thank you, wall physics. Skyline doing all he can to defend this gate. Aliens pushing on. There's so many med packs on the ground. Infiltration. The MarineCom does not want to lose this gate. Nobody is even around a gate to even go through it to defend. Filtration might be the aliens at any point now. Master G gonna get out of there, let Verslayer deal with Psycho. Sky Ice comes in, there goes the gate. Master G now almost goes down, Crowbar is there, that gate might get redropped. Master G has an opportunity to take and hold Filtration. They just need to do it right here and now. Some pressure on the Falls phase gate as one Marine pushes up into Agulabs to do what he can to kill this RT. Here comes the crush from Sky Ice. Modib takes down a whip. Sky Ice takes down Skog. So that goes down. Sky Ice is working just so hard right now, trying to hold this room. Master G trying to do what he can, not having any of that Fade's business. X-Ray Cat and Verslayer 1v1ing, well 2v1ing Sins. Might take him down, do take him down, but X-Ray Cat goes down in the process. Over Infiltration, the Marines have held that room, so a phase gate's probably going to be dropped anytime now. Master G, again, over in Agulabs, over to take down Verslayer, sorry, to take down Levsteel. Verslayer is trying to take him down. He's got almost no health, he's getting matted, but there he goes. Another phase gate being dropped over in Filtration. The phase gate has been reestablished at this point. Skog's trying to seeing that, calling that out, but getting picked up as he goes out of the room over and falls. Two Sculpts now on the gate and falls. Marines are flowing out of that. Psycho and Modib clear that fast. More res. This is it's pretty good, honestly. This could go either way. I don't see the aliens losing this unless they cannot hold Filtration, but now the Marines are sitting on 5 res nodes. They have the res they need to win. There is no prototype lab yet done. 4 Marines now up in atmosphere again. Can I go down? The alien comm is going to immediately echo stuff out. There is a work egg on the ground. I don't know who that is. That's just a random work egg. These Marines using this to their advantage. There's a defensive beacon. One Sculpt down over in Canopy. Okay, in main base. Takes down that Obs Tower. Phase Tech has been lost, but that will quickly be rebuilt. No questions. Over in Falls, though, aliens are going to take that opportunity. No, they're not. They tried to take down Falls. That did not happen. No pressure over Infiltration. Marines immediately going to the gate. Going to try and do what they can. Crowbar going down almost immediately as he walks out into a hail of bullets. Down in seating, ISO working on the RT. As more Marines flow up into condensers and then up in atmosphere exchange to try and put more pressure on the hive. A whip going down on the doorway that the Marines have been using to get out into that little hole of death. Phase Tech has been recreated, which means the Obs Tower is back up in main base. Sins going down to Crowbar's whip. Still no pressure. Master G might have actually gotten picked up by the Superstars wall hiding maneuver. Heidi wall maneuver, pick off things from behind. Hide in a corner, wait for higher life forms to come around the corner, and pick them off when they come around the corner. Essentially, I will. Like, let's see, what can I use as an example? All right, so let's say you're a Marine. Sky sets right there in that corner, hides behind the wall. When a Fade comes out to hit the gate, he shoots him from behind with one shotgun blast. That alerts the Fade something's going on. Fade turns around and gets another shotgun blast in by the time he gets away. He might or might not kill him depending on how things go. Nerve gas being dropped in Agulabs as Levsteel and Levsteel takes on Master G and Skogs. Umbra being dropped on all of the buildings trying to keep them alive. More skull pressure. ISO body press all over the map trying to do what he can. Sort of a stalemate. Nothing really happening. There's the prototype lab, which means in 6 more res, jetpacks are incoming. A push on the Falls phase gate. Aliens knew this was coming at any point. They knew that AA had to have been done by now, if not before. There goes the gate and Falls. If aliens can hold this room, they can drop a hive and at least pressure them out of Filtration. They have an excellent opportunity here. They can take the power and then hold the room. I wouldn't say bother with anything else. Just hold the room. X-Ray Cat's going to go down. ISO is going to go down. The power is still up in Falls. The phase gate is going to be reestablished in Falls. They just gave up on that push. And now that opportunity has been lost. Now they're going to have to do it all over again. Master G going in alone with these 3 Marines, 2 of which have shotguns. Skog is there. There's another grenade trying to do as much armor and health damage to these aliens as possible. Totally trying to push them out. Verslayer lighting the power in seating, trying to kill an RT, trying to kill something, do something. Sky is clubbing the gate, watching the gate, does not want to make sure, does not want to lose that gate, does not want to lose that foothold that they have. ISO takes down Sky Ice, Levsteel dropping a grenade. Master G being super careful, does not want to lose that Fade, trying all he can not to lose a Fade. Over and falls. Skogs sitting there biting the RT. ISO, Psycho comes around into that gate, tries to push out Skogs. Skogs goes down about half health. Psycho still pushing on Skogs. Might actually chase it down. Skogs goes down around the corner. Overcommit just a little bit. X-Ray Cat, another fade. So now we're sitting on 2 fades and no other high life forms. ISO has enough to re-lurk. Master G has 89. He has 90 res. He could go fade twice, or he could go Onos once, and if he loses his fade, he might actually go Onos. First Layer has enough to go fade. Skogs has enough to go fade. ISO has enough to go fade, but they need some lurks on the field. They need some res biting sculpts or lurks on the field. Over in Agri Labs, a research jetpacks has been started, so very soon these Marines are going to be very mobile. If the aliens could only just hold these rooms, then if the aliens could only just hold the rooms, then they could actually win this game. But this Marine hold in falls is killing them. This back and forth between falls and filtration is just killing them. These phases are doing a lot of work, but they're just not being followed up by anything. Jetpacks are almost halfway done. Every time they get these rooms, they get in, they get the room, and then they just immediately get reestablished. They can't do anything against these Marines who just consistently hug the phase gates. Aliens sitting at 3 res nodes right now to the Marines 3, which will be soon 4, which is going to be over in Canopy once that finishes. Marines soon to be 5, now the platforms can drop. X-Ray Cat trying to go for some swipes. ISO there, trying to back him up. A grenade going down in his face. Master G is around the corner. Going to go in, take a swipe. These Marines are getting meted consistently. ISO is going to come around the corner and bite the gate. I'm surprised you don't see any pressure. First Layer is dealing with Sins over in platform, trying to kill him. Does not want to have that cross pressure on that second phase gate. ISO going in for the jump. There it is. The X-Ray Cat takes down Loud. The phase gate in falls is a grinder. Psycho's going to come out through the gate with those shotguns. If they come out, we're going to meet those head first with those fades. Modib might go down here. Master D has got no health. He needs to be careful, but he can still do some damage. Phase gate getting worked on. Mucus membrane is getting pushed onto these aliens, trying to keep them alive. Lifesteal Modib come through the corner, go through the gate. Psycho goes through the gate. These phase, we need to back off, or else they're going to die. ISO coming in now, trying to do what he can against 3 Marines. Jetpacks have been finished. We're going to see jetpacks any moment now. To the window to the wall. I don't know what you're talking about. More fight over in falls. Skogs doing what he can. Marines just jumping through gates, constantly jumping through gates, trying to defend all over the map. Skogs and X-Ray Cat going. Jetpacks are done. Psycho is a jetpack. Modib is a jetpack. No, Modib is not a jetpack. Psycho is a jetpack. So we might see there's the Arc Lab. We're going to see the Arc Lab being built now. Probably going to see some arcs pushed out. Probably going to push those over to Agri. Kill those. Obviously, that Sculpt just saw that. ISO just probably called that out. He's going to go down. He's going to get chased down, though. He's going to try and kill Canopy. Psycho's right behind him. Shoot him in the back. He's going to be a dead Sculpt. Over and falls. In Obstown. Nope, sentries being dropped now. Here are the sentries. Falls is going to be almost impenetrable at this point with no borders. They haven't been able to hold the room at all. Aliens haven't been able to take the room before. And sentries are only going to make it that much harder. Some more pressure from Sins over in seating. As Skogs is one-on-one with him, trying to kill that RT. Aliens doing what they can to get some res, to get some higher life forms, to do what they can. But not enough. The pressure, they're just not able to take these rooms down. The Marines are hugging these phase gates constantly and doing everything they can. And now that they have these arcs, the Arc Lab is going to be built. These jetpacks are up and ready. They're probably going to build the 3 or 4 arcs. Yeah, those sentries, look at those sentries, just doing their job. Chip damage all over the board. Just chipping down these aliens as they come in the room, and then taking them out as they just roll them out. Shotguns cleaning up the damage. Cleaning up the life forms. Lifesteal and Sins, almost no health. But these fades cannot land their swipes. Lifesteal has no health, but he just cannot land these swipes on this Marine. I don't know why. Over in seating, more eggs being spawned. This might be near the end game, folks. This might be close to end. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to find out. Master G trying to defend Sky, trying to defend Atmosphere. Here we go with the Fade Lurk, defense of an Atmosphere. X-Ray Cat trying to take on Psycho, going down to almost no health. He gets pushed off. The Jetpacker might chase him. Nope, he's going to stop. He's not going to chase him. Arc Lab has not upgraded to an Arc Factory yet, so no arcs just yet. a second arc factory being dropped along with an ops tower up infiltration. That actually might be the arc lab, which is going to start producing arcs. He stops building that to go defend falls. Crowbar trying to bile all of falls, running around, trying to dodge shots. ISO goes in, sacrifices his life for ire. Sky Ice doing what he can. Psycho might shoot Crowbar in the back. He does. Psycho is there. Cat. Oh, that. All the meds and all the defense could not kill the Gorge, or could not kill the phase gate. That did not happen. Psycho pushing on the PvE over in Agri. There's a scan to figure out where things are. Everything's been shaded, so Marines don't see it when they initially walk in. There's a Mac try and repair some of the armor and falls. Looks like Marines are going to make falls a main base at some point. X-Ray Cat goes down in a firefight just outside of falls. Now that's happened. Sky Ice, Psycho, and Sins are all going to push up into Agri. Going to try and kill another Fade. Master G is going to get out of there. No arcs have been built yet. I don't know why no arcs have been built. They have the reds. It's not like they don't have the reds to do it. They just put one arc. Don't have arc it. Burst Slayer and Scogs taking down the power in Canopy as as the Marines push the power up in Agri, trying to do what they can. A Sculpt push coming in to Reception. I'm not sure what they're going for. But still obviously sees that. He gets taken down. He's going to go right after the Ops Tower, which has no health. And he's going to get taken down immediately. A defensive beacon from all the Marines. They're immediately going to go through the phase gate into falls. ISO and Master G are going to get met any second now as these Marines walk through that gate. There's Modib. He's going to come through that gate. Master G gets out of there. Sky Ice gets out of there. Lead Steel comes through that defense. X-Ray Cat has a fade. Alert rather, going in and dropping some spores, goes down to almost no health as he only is in there for a half second before he gets almost melted, just almost completely melted. Up in Atmosphere, still no arcs being built. There's the arc factory. I don't know which one's being researched as arcs, but there is the research. It is just now finishing. Arc research has finished. We're going to see an arc being pumped out somewhere. It's going to be infiltration. Here comes a push infiltration. X-Ray Cat, Master G, Burst Slayer, all pushing in. A huge firefight going down. Lev still trying to defend. ISO goes down in that firefight. There goes Burst Slayer. Master G might get picked up. X-Ray Cat trying to defend. These jetpackers are going to chase him down. Psycho's realizing he does no reason to push in. Arcs being built. The first arc going to come out right here in a few seconds. That's going to drop out. There's your first arc. It's going to come up, sit on this wall, and just arc out. There's Crowbar. Obviously knows what's going on. Going to try and bile. Going to get 2-3 biles off before he gets shot in the back. Oh, there are sentries here, too. Oh, I didn't even notice. There's sentries right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. I like that placement. Over in Agri Labs, some more Marine pressure on that atmosphere. Look at that sentry placement. Look at that. One right there, defending that gate, shooting down the hallway. That is some nice placement on that brother. I like that. Let's see, what we got in the falls. So, Aliens pretty much locked into Hydro and Atmosphere at this point. The arcs are going to push up into condensers and hit this portion of Atmosphere. I'm not sure if they can hit the hive or not, but they'll try. Certainly they'll try. Probably when they're done with Atmosphere, they're going to roll down and hit Agri Labs, and then from there they're going to roll down and hit Hydro. You probably might see some arcs coming out of falls and actually cross-pushing into Hydro or up into Agri Labs early. Over in Agri Labs, Sin's doing what he can to kill this PvE. I think it's a distraction though. The arcs still haven't moved. One Marine pushing up into Atmosphere, doing what he can. Plays the guitar in the ready room, says the chat. Oh, my neck. Oh, this match. 52 3/4 minutes into this game. Arcs now, how many arcs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arcs? I think 6 arcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arcs. Now pushing up into condensers. Let's go down. They're going to set them up. Yes, that's exactly where I wanted to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they're going to set them up. Just going to defend those arcs. No reason to actually push them in. Multiple up. Oh, we have a base rush. Incoming base rush. Incoming base rush. Verslayer, Skog, and ISO all pushing into Reception. This might be the last Reception to move immediately for the power. They're going to get focused down. They're going immediately for the power. Going to try and kill their upgrades. ISO's going to go down in this firefight. Power does go down. There goes all the Marine upgrades. All these Marines are flightless. Oh, they have flight, but oh my god, this might be the end of it all. ISO goes down. The Lurk doing what they can. Master G doing what they can.
Sins might go down. Modib goes down. This might be over. Verslayer has no health. X-Ray Cat has no health. There's only one Fade, one Lurk, and one Onos left. But Psycho is there. Armor 2 has been completed. I don't know how. I guess they got the arms live. Oh, they boosted. They power surged the arms live to get the upgrades back. This might be the end of it. Falls has been claimed. There's nobody left on the map. Everyone is dead. They have nobody left. Nobody is left. This is over. Oh my god. Skogs is going to kill this RT. Going to kill this chair. There's the GG from RadicaL. Oh my god. What an end to that game. Here's all the F4s. Wow. What a push over in Falls. These two scopes in this Fade are going to work. There's the end of the game. Wow. What an end. Oh my god. What an end. Good job, Aliens. Good job, Aliens.